So for this exercise, for right now, you will see the difference is this. We are going to do the interface as a type. So we're going to do the intercept, make it a reference type. All right. And so an interface is a reference type in Java. It is similar to a class, but difference is its collection of abstract methods. A class will implement a derived class. A child class will implement as an interface. So they inherit the abstract method of the interface. When you define a new interface, okay, so that's what we do right here, public interface right here. You are defining a new reference data type. So whenever you define that interface, you define a new data type. Like what you define a class. When you define a class, you define a new data type. You fly your own kite. You can use interface name anywhere. You can use any other data type name. You can define interface variable whose type is an interface. That's what we did right here. So public interface measurable. The thing is right here. All right. So let's take a look at the measurable right here. Okay. So I have a measure. I'll be able to measure. But to measure measure a shape, a rectangle, probably get area. Measure a student, the average for the rectangle, I probably get their area. But if I average for student, I probably want to get their GPA. So this become the implementation of measure interface will depend on how you're going to do it. You fly your own kite. So class student implement measurement interface maybe get measure to calculate average of student score. A bank account may get calculate average of the bank balance. All right, so we are going to see this. It is flexible. This is very flexible. How do you interact this flexible way? I have a code right here. It's called interface practice 1. Interface practice 1. We are going to practice together. Is that right? We are going to practice this code together. All right. So I need you to pull out your Eclipse and close this one. Okay. So close that one too. And I am going to say file, new, Java project. It's okay. I still call April 13. It's okay. And chapter 10, interface practice 1. It's okay. All right, so far okay to you? And I'm going to do this. I'm going to first create my interface. Is that okay? So I'm going to do this. I'm right click it and I new and interface. Don't go to class. Interface. We're doing different thing right now. Interface is abstract. Okay, so interface. The name of interface is called measurable. Is okay? All right, we call measurable. Okay, is okay? Nothing here, change. So I have an interface called measurable right now. Remember, your interface is abstract. Any code inside has to be abstract. So I have abstract code, abstract method. They will return getMeasure. All right. So super abstract right now. I have a method called getMeasure. Only thing is return a double. That's it. You fly your own kite. You fly your own kite. It's okay? I got it right now. So let's do something right now. Alright, so, well, student can get measure, right? So let's do this right now. So right click it, new, alright, and class, okay, and I'm going to call student. Okay, student. Alright, it's okay. Finish. I'm going to put my students right here. It's okay? Just a minute, okay? Then stay. Okay. So I'm going to put my student right here. It's okay? Student. So I have my measurable right here, and I just getMeasure, okay? So super abstract. Now I'm going to get my class. This time my class, alright, is going to inherit a math interface. When I inherit, I don't call inherit, extend. I need to call implement. Remember that? So I'm going to say implement. I have to type correctly, okay? implements. Implement. Implement which one? Measurable. measurable. Alright. So my my class is going to call student. I am going to implement measurable. It's okay. That's good right now. But my class has to do something. Student has grade. So private double grade. I have to do double because this time I put double here. Alright. So I am going to have my constructor public student. Alright, so when I do student, and you will give me double, and probably you give me a grade, okay? Give me whatever grade there. Then I am going to assign to my class variable. Okay, so far okay. So you give me 87.5, the grade is 87.5. Alright, so that's important. Getting to our getMeasure right now. Okay, so public, okay, double getMeasure. Okay, getMeasure right here. Alright, so I'm going to public, and I'm going to getMeasure. Okay, so when I getMeasure here, well, I'm going to remember right here, just say you have to return a double. And what kind of double? Right here, depend on what you say. I'm going to return grade. As long as what you return is a double type, and that's fine. So I'm return a grade, and grade is a double. So I'm okay right now. I'm okay right now. And I'm going to do another one. So student. And we say, didn't we say bank account can do that too? So let's do bank account, okay? So new, I am going to do a class. It's okay. And let me call this what? Bank account. How about that? Okay. So let's call bank account. It's okay. Finish. Name my bank account right here. I'm going to put my bank account right here. Okay. So I have a interface here, and I have a student class implement my measurable, and here I have my grade. So bank account probably have balance. Is okay. Bank account probably have balance. So I have to do the same thing. I need to implement that. Control C, space, Control V. So I have to implement. Is that right? All right. So same thing, I implement that. But for my bank account, I don't have grade. Okay, I probably have something is I have double. Okay, I have balance. Okay, so private. All right, then double. Okay, balance. It's okay. Then I'm going to create my constructor, public bank account, and double B, and whatever the user gave to me, and I'm going to assign into my class variable. Okay, so far okay right now. All right, so I have a public bank account, and if you give me B, I assign into my balance. Now I need to get measure. Okay, so I'm going to a C right here. It's okay. I'm going to copy right here. So I might get measure. I have to return balance. It's okay. All right, let me see. Do I type wrong? See right here. Okay. Yeah.
So you have two C's, your account at
Uh,
the top, and it should be a single C, and then under public bank account,
uh,
you have a single C.
okay, okay. Bank account, account, right?
So the way you're
Uh-huh. Hold on.
word it was with a single C.
Okay, that's So then I have a single C here, right?
And then, yeah, right there.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
I had too many typos. Sorry. Okay. So now I was able to do this. So whatever bank account right here, and so the thing is they have to return. One has to return a double. And the double is a gray. And that double is a balance. Okay? So let's see right now. Let's see right here. Okay, so we are going to test. Okay, this one let's say use measure whatever, use measure measure interface. It's okay, and right here. Oh, hold on. I have to do something else too. Okay, let me double check right here. Okay, right here, that's fine right now. Okay, so let's do it here. All right, so right here, I'm going to measure, but how do I measure? Really, how do I measure is kind of too abstract. So we are going to type right here. So how do we measure? Okay, so we can write here in. Let me see. I'm going to type right here. It's okay. I can put right here or here. Okay, so whatever. I'm going to put public. Okay, static because I write it in my class. Okay, and double. I'm going to say average. And average here, and watch how I do it. It's okay. I'm going to do measurable. I'm measurable. Measurable, and it's an array. And inside the array, I have objects. Okay, so can be student, can be student, can be bank account. It's okay. Can be student, can be bank account. So far okay right here. Then I'm going to say double sum equals 0. Okay. Then I do this. Okay. For all right. So this is array, right? So I say when my measura, when my array, and I'm going to call this abj, and inside my objects, inside my array. Okay, so my have array, I have array called measurable. Okay, I have called array called measurable. Inside that I put I'm going to call these objects. So inside that, and I'm going to say whatever the object I put inside here, and this is what I'm going to do right here. What to do is sum plus equal, sum plus equal whatever the object and the getMeasure. All right, getMeasure. Okay, so depend on what you call. Okay, getMeasure. All right, then that's once you got sum already, then you get average, right? Average will be this. Will be is if your objects, all right, and the length, as long as my array is greater than 0, so I have something right there, so I can figure out my average. All right, so if I have that, then the code I'm going to write here because I need to save some space, and I'm going to return, and it's sum and divide by my objects, okay, and the length. I'm going to do like that. Okay, so if that, and I'm going to hold on, let me just put like that together. If like that, okay, and I'm going to put semicolon here is okay, and else, all right. So hold on, if my greater than that, and I return these, is that right? Okay, so I return that. Else, let me put one line. Okay, else I'm going to return 0. Okay, so in case that's nothing, return 0. It's okay. Hold on, I need to have something here. If return, just a minute. Okay, return some, too much. Let me see, what do I do wrong? Okay, if object length greater than 0, then hold on, I need to have this. Okay, all right, let me rewrite this terrible thing. Okay, don't save space. Okay, so if my then that'll be objects, all right, s, okay, objects, yeah, okay, and the length, okay, greater than 0, in case that, then I'm going to, oh sorry, then if that's greater than 0, and I do this. All right, so I say I'm going to return is what, sum and divided by object the length. Okay, okay, So, and else, I'm going to return 0, 0. Okay. Too much typo. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm fine right now. So my average will be this. So I will depend on what you call me. Okay. So then I will just, so if I have 3 and divide by 3, so let's do it right now. Okay, let's do it right now. So one more time. Okay, one more time. So I'm going to do it right now. Just a minute. Okay, so let's do it. All right, so I'm going to do this right now. So I say this. All right, so measurable. Okay, so measurable is my interface. Okay, I'm going to account, bank accounts. Okay, equal new measurable, mesurable. Okay, then is array have 2. All right, so once I have that right now, okay, once I have that right now, so I am going, let me see if I can put this thing here, because I need a bigger space. Okay, just move up. Okay, I need to move up right now. Sorry. Okay, so right here I have a account. So measurable is my interface. You see that? Measurable is my interface. That's a data type right now. You create your own data type. Interface data type 2. So measurable can use as a bank account, can also use as student. It's okay. So I'm going to say account. That's my class. All right. So it's an array. So my first one number and oh, sorry, now the first number here. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. The first element will be new. Okay. This one is what? Bank. Anyone? Oh, all right. So we are going to do new here. I have bank account. Is that right? I have bank account. So you need to write bank account. Okay. So equal, but oh, right here, wrong way. All right. So that's okay right now. So this is 2 right now. So inside here, the first one is new bank account. BANKACOUNT. Remember, I typed wrong. Okay. So right here is let me put a small $100. Okay, $100. All right. The second one right here. The second one here, and the second account. So that's 1 right now. Is that right? And let's have this guy have $300. Okay, $300. $300. So I am going to say this. Okay, double. Okay, AVG balance. My AVG balance equal to what? Should be average. Remember right here, average. AVERAGE. Average ERAGE. Then here we'll put whatever you create. You have to implement measurable, has to be an array. So I have to implement a very interface and has to be an array. So that has to be called account. Okay, nothing you can call right now. All right. So that's account. And let's do another one right here. Let's do another one. Okay. So let me run it first and you'll see this. Okay. So run as Java application. Oh, where's my source right now? Just no, hold on. View. And console right here right now. Okay, grab the console here. Okay, so then your teacher is dumb. You didn't write it out. Okay, so I have to write it out right now. All right, so I have to say this is average balance equal, and this will be what? AVG balance. Oh, then plus AVG balance. It's okay, and semicolon. All right, so now this gets more complicated right now. Remember, that's a data type. Measurable is your data type. All right, your data type is called measurable right now. So your class implement that. Think that's a class. Don't get too confused. It's just a class. But the thing is that class is so abstract. So you need to write your own definition here. All right? You need to write your own definition there. That's good or bad? Bad, you have to write it. Good is you got flexible right now. You don't want somebody to write for you if the device change already. They go back to fix. Have you heard about this? Go back to fix the mistake take forever. You may say, oh, God, I may want to write it by myself. That's what happened, okay? If you want to write yourself, you do it yourself. One more time. That's a data type. So student inherit a data type. All right? But the data type just return double. Didn't tell you anything. What you do, you have to write yourself. All right, bank account also. All right, so now let's run it right now. So run as Java application is okay. So when I do like that, and I got average $200 is 100 plus 300 divided by 2. It's okay. So your use measurable right here, and is allowed you to do as a bank account perfectly. We are going to see how do we do as student. It's okay. We are going to do how do we do as student. So let's do it right now. All right. So as student here, you're going to do the same thing. Is okay. Copy this thing here. Is okay. Copy this line here. Control C. All right. So I'm just going to call this as a student. Is that right? All right. So and I am going to do this, and it's a measure. And let's do three students. Remember, my measurable student is implement this measurable 3 right now. It's okay. Three student right now. So you do the same thing. Use students 0 equal new students. Do I uppercase or lowercase? Lowercase, right? New students. All right. Hold on. Students. All right. So remember the student here, I put the uppercase. Okay. So it has to be uppercase here. Okay. Sorry. So student. All right. And I'm going to put student 90 points. Is that okay? And let's do several students right now. Okay. Okay, so the second student that has 80 points, and the third student right here that has 70 points. Okay, 3 students right now. So once I have a student here, let's double check here right now. but I'm going to say average score. Is okay? Average score. And I'm going to put my object inside. So this is a array of measures. Okay, so that's students. Then I have to write it out. Is that right? So I have to write it out here. I say average student grade score, and I'm going to put AVG score. All right, so you can see the difference right here, right now. Okay, so I have one more time, you use Measurable as a class, but this class actually allowed you, actually is super abstract, and which you will feel this is super useful. Once you do the phone application, we just don't have time, but I will give you all the phone application solution. If you take a look the phone application solution, you will say, God, I so appreciate everything is implementation, because you fly your own kite. So that's Measurable right here. That's the interface. You implement to do that. Then again, you just have as a student here, you just say, I'm going to deal with Measurable is deal with I want to deal with Measurable by grade. Now return that. And the bank account, I want to deal with the Measurable and deal with by balance and return that. And right here, you're going to say, I'm going to do average, because you can do something else as sum. You can do something else as a sum too, whatever you want to do. It's okay? So let's run it right now. So right now, average balance 200, average student score is 80. Now this, I complete this application. This project, you create an implement. You create an interface named Measurable. After this interface, you have, it's very abstract. You're going to return Measurable. You're going to have a getMeasure. getMeasure then depend on whoever implement this. They have to define their own getMeasure. So students say, I'm going to define my getMeasure by this way. I'm deal with grade. In student class, I define my getMeasure is I have a grade, I'm going to get measure here. Then the bank account class will implement the Measurable and getMeasure by I'm going to have a balance, and I'm going to return balance. Then inside your actually application here, so right here you decided, what variable you're going to do it, and 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 you're going to return that. And here, inside here, you're going to do a little bit more definition right here. So when you do average right here, and so what you do is you deal with object right now. So you deal with measurable interface, and inside the measurable, I'm going to put objects, and inside the object right here, so inside here is your, so measurable is this guy. Measurable is this guy. Then you have a new name called OBJ. Measurable array. Measurable array is that guy. All right. So measurable is that guy. Then you're going to remember like Bill Gates and new Bill Gates your name. So measurable OBJ inside that guy. Then you are going to get sum. and return your average. Okay, so return right here, return average. Okay, so I complete this program.